Hello and welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. And today I'm going to be talking about that end of term feeling. So do you remember that when you were at school, that feeling that school was out for the holidays, and right before that end of term feeling, it was just like, getting everything over with everything done, and then just that lovely kind of feeling of school being out. And one of the things that came with that was your end of term report and a review from your teachers about how you'd done in each subject, what grade you'd got, where you'd excelled, where you'd done okay, or where you needed to put some extra focus in. And as an adult, we don't really get those end of term reports, really. The closest thing if you're in a company is if you get like an annual appraisal with your boss. And, that can be great. It depends on you, depends on your boss, it depends on the company, so many things. So I think as individuals, July is just a wonderful time to do your own end of term report or mid-year report. We're sort of halfway through the year now. So it's sort of like a good time to check in and review how you're doing in different aspects of your career and life. And why do I think this? Well, yes, I was a girly SWAT. I'm proud of it. But I also think that the real reason that I think it's a good idea is that lots of perfectionists, and I know many, will have just dismissed the things that they've done this year. I'm looking at you, probably, if you're watching this, have you just dismissed all the amazing things that you've done this year and the things that you've achieved this year without a second glance? So that's why I think and I know the answer is yes, by the way. So I think if you step off the hamster wheel of work for a second, just to review how the year has gone so far, it just really helps you identify all those, all you've done, what you've succeeded in so far. So, in other words, what's gone well. And I think also the mid-year report or end of term report, whatever you want to call it, helps you identify areas in your life that aren't quite going according to plan. Either they need more focus or they need more time spent on them. It just happens, doesn't it? We're really busy people juggling a ton of stuff. So in other words, doing this kind of exercise helps you look at what could be better, where we could use our energy a little bit more productively. And finally, an end of term report, mid-year report can highlight any problem areas where you're running into difficulty or just plain stuck, or stuff that you've been pushing to the back of your mind and thinking, I don't want to deal with that. We all have stuff like that. So stuff that's not going well and needs intervention or added help from somebody else. So listen, this is what I've created to help you think about this. I'm just going to share something now. Hopefully this is going to work. There we go. Hope you can see that. Maybe I can make it bigger, actually. Can I make that bigger? There we go. Yeah. Okay. So it's your very own Fast Track to Fearless end of term report. So it's all downloadable. You just click in the link on this post to get it, to make your own one. And it'll prompt you to think about areas of your life and career and check in with how you're doing. And I think it will also, my aim is really to get you into the habit of remembering the good stuff and not letting achievements pass you by without a second glance. And also keep you on track of awareness about what's going on and what needs attention. So here we go. It's like, this is the first page. You can see I put categories of work, networking and profile building. I've put that as many people work with me because they want to grow their careers and grow professionally. So I've put that as a category. I've put professional development. So that might be, your own sort of training, experience, etc. The next slide is more non-career. So work-life balance. How are you juggling everything? How's that going? Personal growth, what about you as a person? Like other areas that you want to develop into in terms of life, and also health and well-being. So really like 6 things to evaluate. And on each of them, it's like what's gone well, what could be better, and what needs attention. And in the last column here, I've put grade yourself. Are you an A star, B plus, C minus, a D, whatever it is, just kind of like evaluate yourself. You don't have to show this to anybody. It's just you. If you like it, you can share it with people, whatever you think. And then on the last slide, I've kind of put, you remember in an end of term report, you kind of had an overall summary, like so-and-so has been doing incredibly well this year, or so-and-so, needs to spend more time doing their homework, that kind of thing. There's an overall summary. And then the last little thing on here is if you are lucky enough to get prizes at school, for endeavor in certain areas. So I've kind of put a little prize giving. If you imagined that you had won 3 prizes for something that you've done this year, what would those 3 prizes be? So, and you're awarding yourself those prizes. So think about it. You have to give yourself 3 prizes. What do you give yourself prizes for? All right. So let me know how you go on. If you like it, then I think it's quite a good thing to either do periodically throughout the year. Like you could follow the academic year and do it 3 times. I certainly think doing it mid-year and end of year is a really good idea as well. And then you can track it. So this is all downloadable. Just go to the link in this post to download it and save it to your computer, complete it, save it, and then you can look back at it. And I'm sure you have banked loads of achievements along the way, even if you've just chucked them over your shoulder without a second glance. So the rest of the year is here for you to advance, tweak, change however you like. So let me know how you get on and what your grades are. All right. So see you very soon. Take care. Bye.